what can we do to look after ourselves? Because at the end of the day, while our managers and the people who look after us may be people of goodwill and intention, we will hope that they are, they may not know enough about e-learning and online learning to actually help us manage this in a way that means that we can look after ourselves. So we've got a range of things we've got to do to look after ourselves. And time's running a bit short, otherwise we'd have a bit of a conversation about that. Here are some suggestions. First of all, in relation to course content, having things like introductory activities, pre-existing materials. A couple of presentations here have already talked about things like SCORM packages, pre-existing materials. So you don't build the whole thing from scratch. You simply find the resources. Here's a little tip for you. Let's suppose I'm doing educational theory lecture, and I want PowerPoint slides on Vygotsky and social constructivism. What do? I go to Google. I type in Vygotsky. I then go to the advanced section of Google and I click the pull down and it says PowerPoint slides only. I then click search. I come up with 600 sets of slides about Vygotsky, all with diagrams, information, video clips, blah-de-blah-de-blah. I hunt through the slides. I find the one I like. I download it. I modify it. I show it to the students with an acknowledgement that starts saying, this set of slides is based on the work of Susan Krakonsky from Milwaukee University. So we don't have to build everything from scratch, is my point. Develop subject resources that can be used in both your face-to-face courses and your online courses. Get more bang for your buck. Do things in teams. That's something that Nola Campbell was very keen on. Teams to develop, teams to teach. That way, if you're not a one-trick pony, it means you get a better course developed in a team. And as well as that, if you suddenly come down with Uchi-Gamuchi fever 3 weeks in, there's somebody else who knows what's happening on the course and knows what the material is. And finally, have very, very clear instructions for assignments and tasks. There's nothing guaranteed to generate more angst than email and interaction than having an unclear assignment. You will pay for that and pay. I see some nodding heads. Okay, in terms of interaction, it's good to interact with students, but not to answer the same question 60 times. So have an FAQ forum that they can all see. Have peer-led discussions where you back out and say, this is your role, you are leading this discussion, I will moderate it, and I will give a comment at the end. That's going to be my...
Is this online?
This stuff will be made available through the... Yeah. So Whistle will have it on this. Develop student-to-student learning activities, use self-marking quiz, do all the stuff that you need to do just to sort of make your workload compatible. Setting clear limits so you don't have a 24/7 lecturer. You're not sitting in your hotel in Rarotonga typing answers to student queries while you're supposed to be on holiday, which I did once. I would never do that again. Set office hours for informal student class because of what my wife did to me when she discovered me in the hotel. Typing away on my online course was a very unhappy time. Set aside 20 to 30 minutes each day is the pattern I like. So you've got a little chunk of time and that's where you do the stuff. And then you go away and leave it alone. You don't come back to it time after time after time. And then try to stay away from emails. Individual emails are a killer. We've had a lecturer go off work this year because of stress-related problems. It's all to do with the way she responded to her online courses. By encouraging the students to email her directly and responding to individual emails, she created a rod for her own back. And then use your admin staff for doing things like converting files. Why do all this stuff yourself? Use Whistle to help you. And let help desk know if something's happening that's a problem. If help desk don't know, they can't help you. So sitting there and grizzling about it in the coffee lounge or the staff room or the Memento Cafe or whatever ain't going to help. Let help desk know. And then 10 minutes later, tell them again. And then 10 minutes later, tell them again. Because often they react to multiple